I wanted to go to Penn State. I grew up a Penn State fan.
Right.
My father, you know, he was a big football fanatic, loved running backs, and he was on drugs at the time.
Right.
And I wanted him to get clean. I felt like if he saw me thriving, being successful, he would come to my games. It would give him the incentive to get clean,
right?
A clean life, and we had a relationship. So my goal was to go to Penn State and be a running back.
Yeah, because they had some great with Franco Harris, Lydell Mitchell, DJ Dozier.
Going, Tajana Carter, yeah. They had some dudes, and I wanted to wear that black and white,
right?
You know, that blue and white, so black shoes, and so I'm getting recruited at that time. You know, I got Louisville, BYU, Nebraska came on the scene. And one other school, Virginia, UVA. And I was really leaning toward Virginia, but there was a guy that went to Ohio State who was at Fort Union, who was my platoon sergeant a year ago. He was a trainer that taped ankles.
Right.
And he would call me from time to time. And I hated him because he drove me crazy. I'm like, Danny Osmond. He said, Danny kept calling me. He's finding out, you know, how are you doing? And, you know, and playing in my high school years. And he was like, you're having a great season. What do you think about coming to Ohio State? And I was like, oh, man, that would be great. You know, they got Robert Smith, Raymond Harris, Butler, but no, they got some dudes too.
Yeah.
All I wanted was opportunity. So he says, well, I'm going to go talk to the head national recruiting coordinator and let him know about you. A trainer.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. So he calls me 2 weeks later, tells me to send up a tape. I send him a tape. They look at it, he calls me back, says, Eddie, they absolutely love you. Send another tape. I send another tape. Do this 3 or 4 more times. I'm like, I have no more tape to show.
Right.
But finally they came down. Ron Hudson, who recruited in the area, a quarterback coach, checked out this, you know, if I was 6'3", looked at the dimensions, see if I was the right fit. I went up there. It was the worst visit of my life because they didn't take me out to show you all the goods.
Right.
You know how they match you with personality.
So
they think I was a military guy. I was a military dude. So I sat in their apartment watching movies.
Ah, man.
At Ohio State. I got 24 hours. I'm like, look,
show
me where the women are. Show me the union. I want to see the step show.
Right.
Terrible. So it wasn't until I went into Ohio Stadium before I went to the airport, the shoe, and I walk in there and I'm like, ooh.
You get chills.
Ooh, I get chills now. I said, something about this feels right. And I just felt it. And I started seeing.
Started visualize. You can like, man,
visually,
I can see.
Yes. I said Archie Griffin was playing.
Yeah.
Keith Byers. Chris Carter. You know, all the greats, the great games. I said, just give me an opportunity. I mean, I'm willing to compete. I don't care who's ahead of me, whether, you know, these guys are going to the NFL, just let me compete. And Coach Cooper offered me right on the spot. I said, I commit right here and didn't waver. And the rest is history.
It all kicks off Super Bowl Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before two something.